Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And as I was editing, I realized I didn't record an intro for this video. So this is editing Sierra. In today's video, we will be trying to see how many pages I can read at work. I used to work for this one man 2 years ago, and out of the blue he called me. So now I'm working for him again. And when I was working for him is when I got most of my reading done. I would literally read half a book in one shift, and I'm just so excited to be back in this environment. This is where my reading thrives. If I'm not mistaken, I worked 2 days in this video. So we're gonna see how many pages I could read. The first book is a book that I needed to finish. It was A Diary of Blood. So you will be seeing editing Sierra again, just because I didn't really talk about my reviews and my thoughts about that book after I finished, and I want to do that. So with that being said, let's go to work and read. Okay, so it's 11:30 a.m. Sorry if I'm kind of whispering. I don't want to be too loud, but I already finished all the hard parts of my job. So now it's time to really relax, and I can sit down and read for hours until 7 p.m. Right now we're reading A Diary of Blood. I'm about 60% through the book, and it is so good. It's literally about vampires, but it takes place from the 1400s to the 1900s, and it has historical events. But what I'm here for is the romance, okay? This man turns people, make them siblings, but they're all lovers. It's kind of weird if you really think about it, but it deals with 2 women and 2 men. So good. But literally, I don't think this is a spoiler because she states it literally in the first 5 pages. This book is written as if it's a love letter to, what do you call them? Her transformer, Turner. I guess she killed him, and she's just like, I need to make historical events of our life together, and this is for me to get everything out. So she basically writing a letter to him about her time from when he turned her to the time she kills him. So I can't wait to get to that part, because so far he is so controlling. I would say names, but they're so hard for me to say that I made up my own. Like literally the main character, her name is like Constanta, something like that, but I call her Constance. But right now we're at part 3, and the third love interest, the man, has entered the chat. He was 19. Not even of age yet. It's crazy. If you're alive this long and you don't experiment with, the opposite sex, you're crazy. You're alive for literally centuries. And you're learning everything you possibly can. Yes, sir. So I finished A Diary of Blood, and I don't know what I was expecting, but I was gonna say I expected more of a dramatic end, but it was pretty dramatic if you really think about it. It was just very interesting to see how blindly they followed him, and how after centuries they realized there's a pattern going on and he's gonna get tired of them, and they took action. They stood up for themselves. And I don't know, the ending of the book, I don't know why I expected her to be more older than she was. Literally, the book ends as if she wrote this letter recently after she killed him. a few days passed and she wrote this letter. And I thought it would be like centuries more longer. And she would speak more of her experience of having freedom towards the end. That's what I was really expecting to see happen. But again, the book was really good. I rated it 4 stars. It was very interesting and I do highly recommend it. It's high fiction because it deals with vampires, but I also love the touches of historical events in this book. Literally things I went to Google because I didn't know what they were, and they were accurate events that happened within time. So again, I highly recommend. I forgot to record at the end of my shift the other day. I can't remember the last day I worked, but I think it was 2 or 3 days ago. I read this many pages. So today I'm working another 12-hour shift. So we're going to see how many pages I can read today. My goal, again, is to finish A Diary of Blood. And then I think I'm going to read the last few chapters of A Dance of Fate again. Because I tried to start the new book, which I got an arc for, A Whisper of Blood. But I don't remember anything. So today's a busy day at work though, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read as much as I would like to. So we're gonna see how much I could get done. That's the goal for today. Yeah. Okay, I was just doing some math. So I just got home from work and this was better than last time. And mind you, today was really busy. My patient or client, my employer, his granddaughter had a birthday party at the house today. So throughout that party and my shift, I was able to read 68 pages. I finished a study of Drowry. Let's give me a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. And then, I think I said this earlier, but last year I got an arc for A Dance of Fates by EVA. And then this year she sent me the arc for the second book, but I do not remember anything, okay? Like there's certain things, little pieces I do remember, but I don't remember names. I really don't remember how the book actually ended. Like I remember the big plot points, but the little details that I don't remember is important for the second book because I started reading the first page or two and I was just so confused. I did not know who was who, what we were talking about, why there were certain emotions being portrayed in the book. So I think I'm reading the last 10 chapters. I could be really wrong, but I know the Kindle said I have an hour and some change left in the book. I'm literally rereading the part where the big plot twist happens to the end. I'm gonna continue reading tonight, but technically this video is how many pages I read at work. So again, I read 68 pages and I'm really proud of myself. For this certain client, I love working for him. He's just really easy. Like he really doesn't need anything. I'm really there sitting there, keeping him company for the most part. Literally, I just sit and read. Working for him is helping me get back into the groove of reading. Because if you don't know, I've been in a reading funk for a while. You can check out my last video. I tried to read 100 pages a day to get out of a reading funk. Let you know right now I failed. But I still read some good books in that video, so you should still check it out. But that's the end of today's video. I don't want to prolong this video any longer than it should be because I work for him every weekend. So this has been a span of 2 weeks so far and I don't want to carry it into another week. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I will see you guys in my next one.